What's going on, everybody? Welcome back if you're here before. I'm NeonMushroom. Today we're playing some more MTGO. So this is Slivers. I'll really quickly go over what the Slivers are. Don't worry about the mana base. It's full of gold lands. You'll see what they do as we play them. We got some diamonds too. I have a suspicion this deck does not need diamonds. I think this is a, if you have diamonds, put them in the deck case. And if you don't have diamonds, play a few more lands and you'll probably be okay. But our removals, Bolt and Swords, which is great. We got some Portents, Mana Leaks, all that. But we want to know about the Slivers. We start with Plated Sliver. It's the 1 mana Sliver. It kind of helps support the Thran Quarry, which sacrifices itself if you don't have any creatures. But it gives all your Slivers +0/+1. Probably pretty good against like all the Mog fanatics and stuff. Then we have our 2-drop Slivers, which is where everything else lives. Winged Sliver gives flying. Muscle gives +1/+1. Crystalline gives actual factual Shroud. Hibernation lets you pay 2 life to return them to your hand. Acidic Sliver makes them into giant Mog fanatics. And then we've seen Spined Sliver on the channel in the context of Red Green Zoo, and it makes them much better in combat. The sideboard, just jam-packed full of sideboard cards. It's going to be great. Let's see if we can even get a single win. This is not in my wheelhouse, but we're going to try anyway. All right, we got an opponent, and we are on the draw. I think we'd prefer to be on the play on Slivers, but I think we got some good play on the draw too. Luckily, Premodern doesn't punish you super hard. Here's the punishment for Mox Diamond. Double Mox Diamond, 0 lands. Mulligan easily. This hand has, we've got some interaction. We've got some card draw. We've got very good Bant mana. We don't have access to black yet, but we can sort that out. The big question with this hand is like, what am I putting away? That's a little bit tricky. Is it just Reflecting Pool? Or is it just like, okay, let's go over this. I want to keep both of my Slivers. I need a clock. I want to keep my interaction. It's a land for sure, because I want to keep my card selection as well. The Reflecting Pool actually isn't helping me, and I can go turn 1 Adarkar Wastes Portent, turn 2 float a mana, play Treva's Runes, bounce the land, and play a Muscle Sliver, or simply Swords if I need to do that. I think we have to ship Reflecting Pool. I don't like doing that, but this is just a mulligan to 6. What can you do? Are we really doing Premodern Slivers? Brower, we totally are. There's a Birds to Paradise, so that changes my turn 1 play to Swords, because we're going to bolt the bird. Draw bolt, draw bolt. City of Brass is fine. I'm going to play Adarkar. I'm going to tap for white. We're going to take the pain. I'm going to Swords to Plowshares that bird, and pass. Bolt the bird, good. Tap for 2, we got a Wall of Roots. Okay, so what are we playing? Some type of a combo deck? Is this Breakfast? This could be Breakfast. I wish that this happened in the reverse order, but what we'll do is we will play our City of Brass, I think. Yeah, we want to keep our lands in place. City of Brass, we'll tap this for colorless. We'll tap this for green, and we're going to open on Muscle Sliver, and then we'll pass. 1, 2. There's the survival. So now we know, dude, these spontaneous streams make my day. Moderator Juice just found out I'm streaming. I did not warn him ahead of time. Portent, sure. So we've got the survival. They're down to 2 in hand. Slivers in paper when? We are literally doing this today, so I know enough about the deck to play it in paper this week. It's a deck we're playing this week in our paper streams that will be converted into content for you nice people that watch the Fluorescent Fungus videos. For those of you who don't know, those videos are actually streams that are edited. So if you want to catch those live, check out the Twitch. Juice handles the stream schedule. This is an impromptu stream. This was not planned. We'll take a draw. It's a Gemstone Mine. That's just fine. Do we see ourselves needing 4 mana next turn? It's certainly not impossible, but I think I'll let it go for now. I'm going to tap for a colorless, and I'm going to get Treva's Runes into play. Let the trigger resolve, bounce the Adarkar Wastes. We're going to leave that City of Brass very untapped. We're going to tap for blue, because that'll give us the bolt in case we need it for some reason. Here's a Winged Sliver. You thought you were going to block with that Wall of Roots. You are, in fact, not. Go to combat, attack for 2, go to 18, start the, what would be a 10, but now that I have this Sliver, I believe comes out to be like a 4 turn clock if I use this bolt. Don't worry, we still love you, Juice. Juice is the best. He's kind of the glue that keeps this streaming operation running. We pitched Nantuko Vigilante. Oh, there's the deck list for you. I did send that to Juice just in case he showed up. This is not my deck list. Actually, let's go ahead and credit the architect. Yeah, this is the deck of Roman Whack from the Premodern Fight Club in France that happened on the 6th. So that's what this is, in case anyone was wondering. All right, Nantuko Vigilante, they got Squee. Okay, continue. We aren't allowed to talk about Fight Club. Well, you know me. All right, you're going to combat. You can't do that. You keep a Squee in your hand. I don't care about that. We're going to untap and draw. Acidic Sliver, great pickup here. It also lets us continue to hold up this bolt, I believe. You know what? No, we've got the City of Brest, so we can go Adarkar Wastes. Nope, if we want to hold up bolt, we do need to play Gemstone, right? No, we can't hold up bolt anyway, because we need red-black, and this is a Bant land. So if we want to deploy the Acidic Sliver, we can't hold up bolt. Is that okay? I don't know enough about breakfast combo to know whether I can do that or not. Hey, how's it going? Recently discovered Premodern videos, and they're really great. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm really glad you like them. Playing some Premodern Slivers today. I think I'm going to go shields down. I need to establish a clock. And as it stands, I can't play Acidic Sliver next turn and hold up bolt anyway. So we're going to go red. We're going to go black. Take the pain. Could have gone to combat first. It doesn't super duper matter. Here's an Acidic Sliver. Go to combat. Attack. 4. Don't let Zoo Crew bully you. I've actually got a Zoo Crew zoo list that they sent me. Don't worry. They can't bully me. I'm too far away. They can't catch me. I don't have the, but I do have a Zoo Crew list coming soon that I'm pretty excited about. We're gonna go blue. I'll Portent. We're going shields down, but I think they might go for it even if I leave the white up. I do like the Hibernation Sliver. I do not like the 2 lands, so we're gonna go any order, and then we are gonna shuffle with Portent, and then we will pass. We could just die here. It depends on what resources they have access to. Juice, I think you'll need to go make a trip to beat Shroom and Premodern Paper Magic if he keeps it up. He's already done that. There's the Devourer. We might just die here. They'll pitch the Devourer. They're going to go get their friend, Volrath's Shapeshifter. There's the Shapeshifter. Now, I can never remember if I'm actually stone cold dead from here. I think I might be. You get the Squee back. And if I am stone cold dead here, that means that this is a misplay and I needed to hold up bolt, though I don't know if that would have helped very much. So we have Phyrexian Devourer. You do things with the Phyrexian Devourer. You're making it enormous. Then you use Survival of the Fittest to go get Triskelion. And then you pitch the Triskelion to go get whatever. Do we know of another creature they have in their hand? Not yet, but they have to have one, right? All they need is another creature and we're very dead. And you know what? If I had Bolt here, it wouldn't have really mattered. I would have need like E-Plague or something because they can just respond to the Bolt by activating the Devourer infinitely. So I think maybe E-Plague might not be bad in this matchup, but the best tool ultimately is just Meddling Mage plus Disenchant for the survival. Because without survival, it's going to be tough. Devourer knocked me out of the top 8 of an SCG 1K a few months ago. Boo. I mean, the deck's really sweet. Oh, you played in that 1K. That's awesome. There's the Trike. So we're going to concede this game and go to sideboard. Love Breakfast. I actually just picked up, the only cards I still need for Breakfast are 3 Survivals, 3 Hermit Druids, and the Palinchron. I'm not going to be buying those. I'm just going to proxy them because those are quite steep. They're a steep expense. So these are the cards I think I could play. Those 9. I think E-Plague might not be where we want to be. But if we have a 7th and 8th card that we want to take out, I could see them. These 6 I think are pretty good. I think that Bolt kind of blows. Bolting the Bird is good, but I think that's not the game that we're trying to play. So I think I'm going to shave my bolts completely. I think I'm going to shave my, not my Acidic Slivers, but my Spined Slivers, because being better in combat doesn't actually matter, I don't think. And then do we want to shave a Fire Ice for like an E-Plague? Sure. Yeah, we'll try that. All right, we're going to bring in these 7 and we'll see how this plays against this deck. Love LLL, RPM, or Landstill. Those are all great decks. LLL and Landstill are both really good pre-modern decks. This hand is the classic 1 mana, 1 land, 1 Mox Diamond, and a Dream hand. So we have to mulligan this. This hand is Thran Quarry, Reflecting Pool. So we can go Reflecting Pool first, then play Quarry, play Crystalline Sliver. Then we need to get Meddling Mage into play, and we can name, we might need to open a Meddling Mage Survival. So we'll see how that works out for us. We're going to keep. I think this Plague is another backup plan. We're actually going to ship the Portent and hope to get lucky off the top. So we'll play the pool, effectively have no mana and pass. There's a forest, there's a green, there's a birds. That happens. Let's see if they can answer my, I think I do need to just play Meddling Mage. Yeah, Thran Quarry, Meddling Mage. We'll go blue, white. We're going to name Survival of the Fittest. Survival of the Fittest. Go away. Pass. Please don't kill my Meddling Mage. Please, 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 please let me have it for free. Coliseum, tap for a green, tap for a white, tap for a blue. Morph, is that an angel? An exalted angel? I didn't cut my sword, so I'm not too, that might be an Antuka Vigilante actually, but I'm not super stressed out yet. We're gonna draw, that's a Disenchant, that's kind of nice. I wonder what the over under is. I'm playing E-Plague on birds right now. I kind of want to just use all my mana. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Engineered Plague, black, whatever, and you are a bird. Bird. Goodbye, Birds of Paradise. I will not be trying to trade my 2/2 for your 2/2. There's a Yavimaya Coast, tap for green, Sylvan Safekeeper, who cares? Attack for 2, that would make sense. You should have, I don't know why you didn't. Unless you want me to think that's an angel, but you can't make enough white mana. Okay, here's a second Meddling Mage. That's kind of cool, but we actually want to get Crystalline Sliver into play so they can't actually fight our Thran Quarries, because that's a big bottleneck we have right now. So we'll go blue, white, Crystalline Sliver, and then we're going to keep passing the turn. We're going to go wide and try to choke them out of the game. I wonder what else I need to name with Meddling Mage. I'm actually going to take a peek at Breakfast really quick. That's the name of the deck our opponent's playing, and I just want to like make sure there's no obvious picks that I can hit. Hermit Druid maybe? Sideboard cards. It could be like Hermit Druid. I could probably name Hermit Druid and that might be okay. All right, they go to combat. Might make more sense to just play Meddling Mage, also name Survival. Just like name Survival with 2 Meddling Mages. There's another Crystalline Sliver. I think we're chilling until we find a Flying Sliver. So let's keep going wide. I'll play Meddling Mage and I will name once again Survival, since I'm not sure what to name here. White, blue, Meddling Mage, also Survival. And then opponent, you may go. If we find either Might Sliver or Winged Sliver, we'll be in really good shape here. I don't hate the Hibernation Sliver that we have, but nothing to really do with it yet. You know what's in this spot, actually? I kind of am mad that we don't have Spined Slivers. Tradewind Rider. Tap 2 untap creatures, return target permanent to his owner's hand. Sure. All right, pass to me. I draw. We luckily have the Disenchant, which is really nice. Also, this Fire Ice is pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly what to do with it since they have Sylvan Safekeeper. So it might just make sense to play out, just to keep playing out creatures here. Let's go white, let's go blue, let's go Crystalline Sliver, and let's pass the turn. I almost wish I could E-Plague on human right now just so the Safekeeper didn't exist so my removal was better, because Shroud is a nightmare right now. 1, 2, 3, Yavimaya Elder, sure. 1 Winged Sliver, please, deck. Muscle Sliver, okay, we'll take a Muscle Sliver. Green, white, you know what, no. I think we actually have to wait. We don't have the land, and they can use Tradewind Riders to bounce 1 Meddling Mage, then untap, bounce the other one, and survival us. So we're gonna chill. It's in my hand. You're up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's in my hand. 1, 2. There's your survival. Sure. And now they're tapped down to just Yavimaya Elder. So I think our best draw here is just land. So we can go like Meddling Mage plus Muscle Sliver. All right, go to the end step. Blue, white, Disenchant, survival. What's going on, Ritual Glitch? How you doing, baby? Do stuff with that now, please. Discard wall, go search a card, sure. Hanging in, cooking some lunch and some standard decks. Yeah, I'm excited to play a little bit of standard post bans. What do we get? Deranged Hermit, okay. What are we pitching here? Deranged Hermit goes to the bin. The cam is looking extra crispy, hair is looking delicious. I actually just grew the screen a little bit. I thought it was a little bit too small. So I just, bloop, but thank you. Luckily with this Muscle Sliver, I can get in with my Crystalline Slivers. But like I can't deploy my Muscle Sliver unless I draw a land, which gets really, really awkward. There goes the survival. So if they don't have another one, what did they get here? They get Genesis. Okay. So they're going for a grind game. Land off the top. Thank you. Okay. City of Brass. Let's go ahead and generate a Muscle Sliver. Blue, green, Muscle Sliver. Go to combat. Beep, beep. They'll might just block with the Yavimaya Elder and trigger it. I guess not. They're going to keep it. Maybe for the Tradewind Riders. Nope, they are going to block. So they're going to block it. They're going to go ahead and trigger the Yavimaya Elder. Go grab a couple forests, go to 11. We've got a meaningful clock now. We need to, I think we still like Meddling Mage. I think we maybe name, you know what? I wonder if we're just supposed to ice them. I actually think I'm going to, because they probably want to drop their Genesis. We'll pass. We got a fade second survival, but that just is what it is. Ice, we're going to tap Yavimaya Coast, tapping for a blue and a whatever, lose a life to the City of Brass. You tap for blue in response. Yeah, I don't care. What else are we doing? We're gonna cast what for 4? Mystic Snake? Sure. You're gonna counter ice? I don't care. Okay. 1 Winged Sliver, please. That would be so good here. 3, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 8 damage. Pass to me. Untap. Draw. Acidic Sliver is awesome here. That actively good. Do we just attack with everything? What if we play Hibernation Sliver and then attack with everything, right? Because Meddling Mage doesn't save us because of Tradewind Riders, but Slivers have Shroud. So what if I go black, blue, Hibernation Sliver? This will let me attack like freely and then go to combat and just full send. Beep, beep, beep. Block however you want to. All right, Mystic Snake in front of a Crystalline. 2-2 in front of my 3-3. What else? Are we just taking 5? 2-2 in front of my 2-2? Sure. 2-2 in front of my 2-2. Why not? 2-2 in front of 3-3? 1-4 in front of 3-3. So we kill the 2/2. We can trade here. I don't even need to bounce with my Hibernation Sliver because I want my Muscle Sliver to be in play to take out these things. So we're just going to go to damage. Oh, they're going to bounce my Muscle Sliver. Interesting. Okay, we're targeting Engineered Plague. What bird exists right now? Why are we bouncing this? Okay, that's back in my hand. I would have bounced them. No, they can't bounce the Muscle Sliver. It's got Shroud. They probably wanted to. Okay, those things are all dead. And then we can, oh yeah, I lose my other Crystalline Sliver because my Might Sliver dies, however. And I can almost just play Meddling Mage because they need to overdevelop now in order to beat my Meddling Mage with Tradewind Rider. So I'm going to play a Meddling Mage and I'm going to name Genesis. So they can't just like put a huge creature that I can't attack through into play. Genesis. And then that's it. Opponent may go. Land, sure. You have a lot of those because of the Yavimaya Elder. Can we please see you stifle a City of Brass trigger sometime? No. When is that ever good? We're never doing it to our opponent. And I guess you could tap the City of Brass to stifle its own trigger. Seems poor. Xanted Swarm? Yeah, dude. I'm sure I am tapped out. Deranged Hermit? Sure. So what if I play this Engineered Plague on Elf? What does that do for me? All right, they're passing. Land would be good, actually. It's just a Fire Ice. Ooh, they still got the Safekeeper. I was thinking, ooh, I'll fire Deranged Hermit plus Sylvan Safekeeper, and then, but I can't even E-Plague too. So we'll go black, whatever, and play E-Plague and name Elf. You know, we'll name Squirrel, actually, because now all I need to do is get rid of the Deranged Hermit and the squirrels can't even exist. Seems not the worst. This is so grindy. Pass to you, opponent. Although this does just turn the Tradewinds Rider on, so this seems pretty bad. Like, this seems like a tough spot. I think we went too late and now we're getting punished. Yep, they bounced that, and then what do we do here? What's our actual out? They're at 8, so our out is to sacrifice. Our out is to sacrifice 4 slivers. Technically, we have 3. No, we can sack 3 slivers and fire them, but we have to survive long enough for that to be good. And they have all those squirrel tokens. Tough spot. They probably just get in for 8. I think we're taking 8 here. You know, now attacks are actually opened up. Maybe I can do this a little bit quicker. We don't want to show them the acidics. Oh, Winged Sliver. Blue. Oh, Xanted Swarm's in the fucking way. Well, let's play this Winged Sliver, I guess. And we'll go to combat and we'll attack with the slivers we have in the air. That's a 1/4, that's a 1/1, and they can't bounce my slivers though. So we'll attack with these. Block there. Are we blocking with Xanted Swarm? Block with both things, sure. What are you gonna bounce? My Meddling Mage? That's fine. Oh, my City of Brass? Sure. Okay, play my City of Brass out. And then let's go to 9, which is painful. I don't even know if this kills me. I'm not even counting. Red, black. Okay. Acidic Sliver. Yeah, this lets us live unless they have something else. Go. Crack the Coliseum? Sure. Okay, you go, opponent. I just entered the Tireless Tribe Premodern, and they're all like really cool in there. So if you guys like Tireless Tribe, go check out the Tireless Tribe Premodern. All right, Genesis triggers, sure. Yeah, what are you getting? Xanted Swarm? Sure. Are they gonna full send? They might need to full send. Yeah, they have to here, right? All right, we go to blocks. We can take 8. We know that. We need to make some trades though. We're gonna take care of this. We're gonna take care of this. We don't need flying if they don't have creatures, right? And we can block this. Oh, we can't block the flyer, but this can. But do we even need flyers? Maybe we need to block here. Excuse me, reset blockers. All right, MTGO, get your shit together. We're just waiting for MTGO to let me reset blockers, which is awesome. All right, let's try that again. We'll go Winged Sliver in front of the flyer. 2/2 here, 2/2 here. Take 8, go to 1. Yes. All right, what now, opponent? You're super duper dead to lethal. Gaia's Cradle, add infinite mana. Triskelion, no! Well played, opponent. Okay, we're 0-1 with the Slivers deck. A lot more played than I thought we'd actually have into oppressively good combo deck like not Cephalid Breakfast, but full English breakfast. But let's get into round 2, which we don't have to wait for. We found an opponent right away. Did we get to play? We never get to play. Today, we got to play a lot yesterday. They're on the play. We have 2 Crystalline Slivers and an Acidic Sliver with good mana. I don't know, keep. Please don't turn 1 goblin me. That doesn't make a turn 1 goblin. My turn. 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. It's a Muscle Sliver, it's not a 1 drop, but we will play, I guess, a Gemstone Mine and just ship. You fetch, that's fine. Land, sure. Pass to me. All right, we'll take a draw. This looks like it could be land still. No chance this is an okay matchup for us. But I think we need to play something. So we'll get an Adarkar Wastes going. And I think we'll try our hand at a Crystalline Sliver. It's probably going to take a counter, but we have a second one. And we kind of just need something to happen. Because if we play a Muscle Sliver or an Acidic Sliver, it opens up swords, but now if they don't have the counter, we can draw Mana Leak and try to like be okay. They fetch, sure. You have an island. Impulse, nothing. Adarkar Wastes, you got it. We may need to ice them to fade Humility and Wrath of God, but I think we can continue to extend. City of Brass, we'll play it. Let's go ahead and play a Muscle Sliver and see if they have anything to say about that. Colorless and green. Wait, you know what? What if we don't do that? Oh, we tapped already, so now we have to. We should have waited. We should have just attacked, held up the Fire Ice, but then we just extend again and we have the same problem. Also, they're counterspelling, which is fine here. That means they probably don't have the Wrath, which is pretty good. Attack for 2. Go to 15. You go. Then next turn, I guess we can. It depends on what they do this turn. But we still have Fire Ice, which is nice. We can blink a white source to try to protect ourselves from the Wrath. 1, 2, 3. A Morph. We can fire that, and we will. Untap. Draw. Muscle Sliver. Let's go. City of Brass. Our life total. We don't care about it anymore. Fire here. We'll go. Done. We want both points on that. We'll go red, colorless. And then we're playing Muscle Sliver. We just have to fade the board wipe now. Green, whatever. Take the pain. Attack for 3. Smack you. I kind of want Hibernation Sliver in this matchup. Just completely fade Wrath effects. If we get Wrath here, that's stinky. I hope our opponent has a ton of Swords to Plowshares. All right, they're passing to us, I think. Weird. No plays. Not even a land drop. So we'll play our land. We like that. And then I'm not even going to extend any further. You know what? No, I will extend further. I'm going to play Acidic Sliver. I think that would be pretty good here. Let's go. I guess we'll use this Gemstone Mine. Keep as much mana as possible for as long as possible. And then we'll make a black here. Take the pain. Acidic Sliver. And go to combat and swing in for 5. Try to bring you to 7. 2-turn clock. Let's go. And even if they're able to wipe the board, we can at least shoot one of our slivers at them to bring them to 5. Follow up with Crystalline, and just make it their problem. But they can see they have nothing. They didn't even try to draw Wrath. Weird. Okay, what's good against this deck? For sure Blue Blast, for sure Meddling Mage, for sure Duress. These 6, I could see only going 2 Blue Blasts because the white cards are the problem for us in that deck. Bolt Blows. We're gonna take out every single one of those. Probably like and Swords to Plowshares. We still want to have answers specifically to their Exalted Angel. And probably Plated Sliver sucks pretty bad. I think this looks pretty good. Maybe Disenchant something we're mildly interested in though, like Spined Sliver is kind of medium, and like, I don't know, maybe like 1 Disenchant, maybe, is Meddling Mage that good? What would I name? Wrath of God's obvious. Swords to Plowshares? Maybe just this is fine, because they've only got the 1 Humility. Okay, let's try it. When am I gonna get the hand where I get to play a 2-drop on turn 1 with my Mox Diamond? Hopefully right now. Well, cursed, we got the Mox Diamond, but we have a 1-lander again, so we're gonna mulligan this. Mulligan. Huh. We've got Mage and a bunch of lands. I think we'll probably keep this. We'll probably just like ship the Reflecting Pool so we can lead on an actual land. But we need to draw slivers like very quickly. You're not Max, not allowed. He is the king of Mox Diamond. All right, Flooded Strand, sure. Me go. Portent, please. Winged Sliver. At least it's a sliver. All right, we'll open up on City of Brass and pass. Now, if we open on Meddling Mage, what do we name? Just Swords to Plowshares to start and use the Mana Leak to fade the potential board wipe? I think so, if it resolves. A mountain is, did I misclock our opponent? Are they on the solution? This matchup must be much worse than the than the land still matchup. Let's go Gemstone Mine. Does this mean I play Hibernation Sliver instead until I get a feel for what's in their hand? I think so. Let's go black. Let's go blue. Take the damage. Hibernation Sliver. That way, if they have targeted removal, I can like fade it with the Hibernation Sliver. All right, go ahead, opponent. If this is the solution, we sideboarded improperly as well. I think we overboarded if we're playing against the solution. Impulse is fine, but that mountain, like that just tells me it's Angel McAngelface, the solution, Patriot, whatever you call the 3-color red, white, blue, mid-range / control deck. All right, they have perfect mana. Check. All right, pass to me. Well, that's helpful. Let's go ahead and Duress. Wait, let's play a Thran Quarry, and then let's Duress them with that. Show me your hand. Are you on the solution, my guy? 2 lightning bolts, pyroblast, earthquake. This sure is the solution. Okay, well, we're gonna take, let's see here. Earthquake's gonna kill the non-flyers. We can Meddling Mage lightning bolts. And next turn we can counterspell earthquake. So we're gonna take the pyroblast. Here's how we're gonna play this game. We've taken their pyroblast. They've got 2 lands plus 2 bolts and an earthquake. So what we wanna do is nothing this turn. Because if we play Meddling Mage, they will simply earthquake our whole board next turn. But But if I wait till next turn to play Meddling Mage naming Bolt holding at Mana Leak, we might just lock them. So we're gonna go to combat and attack. Oh, you're gonna Bolt? Pay 2 life. See you later, Lightning Bolt. All right, now we can change how we do this. Now we can just play Meddling Mage and name Lightning Bolt and still lock everything in their hand. Blue, white, Meddling Mage, Lightning Bolt. And if they just want to trade their Earthquake for my Meddling Mage, we like that. That's fine. What would be detrimental to my health is if they drew Lightning Angel here. That would suck. They're morphing. That also sucks, but less so, because we have potential outs to that. But we sideboarded out a lot. They've got more creatures than we thought they did. Crystalline Sliver. Well, they won't block this. I'm going to attack. Unless that's a zombie cut through it, but if it is, what can you do? What's going on, Grease Monkey? Thanks for the invite to the Premodern group for Tribe. That's very exciting. I love that deck so much. You want to trade your Exalted Angel for my Meddling Mage? Or is it the zombie cut through? Because that would be funny. This Exalted Angel we have to find an answer for soon. Right now, what we can do, if they want to flip their Morph face up, if they want to Earthquake, right? They can't Earthquake and flip their Exalted Angel in the same turn. And we can blink their life gain by simply getting Winged Sliver and Hibernation Sliver into play. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go blue, white. You know, let's play the Hibernation first. Blue, black, Hibernation Sliver. On behalf of the tribe, welcome, sir. Yeah, I got third at my local event, my bi-weekly, Saturday afternoon. That was a lot of fun. I took my first loss in the semifinals to my copy of Stifle Knot that I lent out that ended up winning the entire thing. So that was so fun. Let's go blue. That dies. Let's go blue. I take a damage. Now he can play Winged Sliver. And this lets us fade the Exalted Angel because we can block and return it. And if they want to go crazy and wipe the board, they'll kill their own Exalted Angel. So this is pretty good. All right, there's the Gemstone Mine. So we know it's Mystery, Bolt, Earthquake. Tap for 4. There's the Angel. Sure. Come in for attacks. All right, we're going to blocks. 1 block. Before damage, return this to my hand. Okay, you gain no life. You done? Now we have to be careful with Mana Leak. If they have 1 more land, they can fade Mana Leak anyway, but we have to play to our outs here. So and this is a pretty good draw here. We're going to tap for a blue. Also, our Wing Sliver gets our creatures off of, oh wait, no. Earthquake's only flying creatures, right? Oh my God. No, it's so much better than I thought. Okay, so we're going to go blue. Then we're going to play Rith's Grove, and that's going to trigger. And I have to pick up this tapped Thran Quarry. Then we've got the blue tapped. These will make the other colors. So now we're going to go white for a Crystalline Sliver. Then we're going to go blue and who cares? And we're going to play Winged Sliver. Now our slivers have flying, so their Earthquake won't kill any of them. Wow. Then we're going to block with the Crystalline Sliver, so we're free. This is a free attack for 4. And then we can keep blinking the life gain off of Exalted Angel by blocking with the Crystalline Sliver, paying 2 life, putting it back in our hand. And as it currently stands, we will win that race. They may have to Earthquake. No, Earthquake doesn't do anything because I have Shroud. No, they're in deep shit here. Go to combat. Same thing. We're just going to keep doing this dance. That's fine. Go to blocks, block, before damage. Give this back. Okay. Do you need to Earthquake now just so you can cast Bolt while I don't have Shroud? Because if they do, I can just bounce my creature. Now my big bottleneck is, can I keep this Exalted Angel from gaining life for long enough to leverage this into a win? That's going to be the hard part. Okay, red, white, blue. Just kidding. Earthquake. Goodbye, Meddling Mage. Yeah, you got it. We both take 2 as well. Okay. You've got Bolt now. So they have Bolt Unknown. They better Bolt now because I will Mana Leak this thing. Okay, activate, return. Okay. All I need to do is draw swords and or Fire Ice, and I feel like I'm in great shape. Duress. They've only got 1 in hand. It kind of feels like I should just get in the board. The City of Brass is becoming a bottleneck quickly though. Okay, let's go Crystalline Sliver first. That way I can have Mana Leak in case something goes wrong. That's not how we tap for that. We go blue, white. Crystalline Sliver. Okay, and then blue whatever. Take the pain, go to 5. Winged Sliver. Attack for 2. Doink. You go to 8. This is an interesting game. I like this a lot. This is highly interactive. Our opponent's doing a pretty good job of tap dancing with us. So Pablo's kill, displaying a pretty competent amount of solution know-how. Big fan of this deck in Premodern, this solution. Very, very good deck. Don't play Lightning Angel, you motherfucker. Okay, that's a Lightning Angel. So we have to block both and bounce both if we want to even have a chance to try to make it out of this alive, which seems deeply unlikely that that's going to pay off. But that's our line. So we're going to go block, block, bounce here, and then bounce here. Okay, my turn. Me go. Or do you have a Bolt is your last card? Did you draw Bolt number 3? Meddling Mage? Okay, that'll do it. Because now they can just name our Wing Sliver and attack us in the air. Okay, now that we know that they're on Angel, make Angel Face. I will take the Swords to Plowshares back into my deck. Duress is still good though. What's less good is this Disenchant. So we'll take the swords, we'll get rid of the Disenchant. Blue Elemental Blast, I feel like, is actually worse in this matchup than it would be against land still. I don't care to fight their blue cards. I will bring in one as just a pressure release valve for their angel, the big angel, the little one, Lightning Angel. But Spined Sliver, I don't think is functioning at all in this matchup. And then Lightning Bolt versus Meddling Mage is actually fine as well. So I think I'll also trim one Duress for one Lightning Bolt, and then maybe my Meddling Mages are quite bad actually. I just want Bolt, Blast, Duress, because they've got too many different names for their removal, and I can't hit them all. I can't hit all of the removal. This means we need 2 more cards, and I think Plated Sliver, just as a 1-drop to start the clock, is reasonable. We do Premodern FNM once a month in Des Moines if you want to make the trip. Sheesh. Yeah, getting Premodern like bi-weeklies is tough, but once you get it, oh, it's so fun. I look forward to it every 2 weeks. I'm so excited. I'll be on the play. We have a Gemstone Mine hand, but nothing to convert into it. No deck. We can open on dumping our hand. We can go like Gemstone Mine, or we can go Diamond, Thran Quarry, Gemstone Mine is land, Duress, Portent, and hope. But that doesn't, I don't think that's our plan, man. We're a Slivers deck, mulligan. Muscle Sliver, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, this is fine. I think we'll try this. We have to pitch the Thran Quarry though, because it's like by a lot the worst card on our hand. All right, keep. All right, we start with Gemstone Mine and we just open up on Duress. We see Worship, Portent, and Impulse, along with a Mage. I can't actually beat the card Worship. And I took my Disenchant out, so see ya, buddy. Pass turn. We've got Bolt for Meddling Mage. They don't have any removal. They lead on Strand. They fetch now, so they're gonna Portent. So that's gone too. You got it. Please shuffle, 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 please shuffle. Shuffle your deck. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Or take all year Portenting, I guess. They decline to use the ability. Well, that sucks. All right, my turn. Me go. That means they have removal on top of their deck, which is not ideal. Mana Leak's kind of cool. I have to get on the board. So here's my Muscle Sliver. We'll go blue and we'll go green. This is looking pretty poor, guys. And I also think I can't ever tap this again. Is there any Premodern Discord for webcam games? Tons. The main Premodern Discord has a ton of webcam leagues. Meddling Mage naming what though? Oh, they don't have access to red right now. That's kind of interesting. Okay, you have a Meddling Mage. Crystalline Sliver, sure. I am a Bolt deck, and I have it, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Saved by the Bell. Rith's Grove, huh? All right, let's go red, Lightning Bolt here. And then do I need to hold up Mana Leak? I guess I still can, right? I really don't want to bounce my Reflecting Pool with Rith's Grove, so we're just going to play Adarkar Wastes and hope. Then we'll go to combat, and they don't have this Meddling Mage anymore. We'll attack. You go down to 16, and we're hoping to bounce that Gemstone Mine with our Rith's Grove next turn. But if we have to convert Mana Leak, we will. Like if they try to put a face down Exalted Angel into play, we must interact with that. Impulses, I don't care about that. We need a Crystalline Sliver stat. Reflecting Pool, yep, you can make blue or white. Crystalline off the top, Duress off the top. Okay, we'll tap for black. Then we'll play Rith's Grove, trigger the Grove, bounce the Gemstone Mine. Then we will Duress our opponent. They have Bolt, Pyroblast, Fire Ice. Let's take the Bolt. No, yeah, let's take the Bolt. They don't have red right now, which is really good. Maybe we take the Ice. Hard to tell. I think we'll actually take the Bolt because we can Mana Leak the Ice. We'll take the Bolt, we'll go to combat. We're getting there so slowly, and if they literally draw a red source, we're in deep shit. And we did take Bolt, so we know they have Pyroblast, Lightning Angel, Fire Ice, no Reflecting Pool, no Impulse. So their hands, those 3. Take 2, and you go. Don't find it. And this is the big problem with this particular deck, is its mana base is atrocious. So now they can't cast any of the spells in their hand except for Ice. And if they cast Ice, I'll just let them do it. Untap, draw. Another Gemstone Mine, sure. Go to combat. Deck, we just need to draw gas, buddy. Deck, where's that Crystalline Sliver, man? Double my clock, make their interaction not matter. I wouldn't even fetch here. I would wait till I found Portent. Okay, you've got lots of blue. You want Ice? No, cool. Man, if I was doing anything, my opponent would be in deep shit right now. But we're not doing anything at the moment, so it's kind of tough. Portent, combat first. Is this where they Ice? Do I counter this? No, I don't think so. We'll tap that, that's fine. So their Ice is gone. We can still Mana Leak Lightning Angel. So we're gonna go blue. I'm gonna Portent. Blue Elemental Blast, Fire Ice, Treva's Ruins. Well, I can Blue Blast Lightning Angel, which is pretty sweet, but I just hate that I don't get any more clock. Do we have to shuffle and try to get Crystalline Sliver? I mean, the Fire Ice is gonna let us break through this pile pretty quickly. I think we're just gonna take it because I've got the interaction for the Lightning Angel, so I can keep the Mana Leak up for an Exalted Angel, and we'll draw the Treva's Ruins last. We'll go doop, boop. Do not use the ability. Play Gemstone Mine, you may go. Where the Slivers at? You're seeing it. This is the Muscle Sliver commander deck. All right, I will draw. Never draw a red source opponent. Shit. I mean, it has to be just get Lightning Angel into play, right? There's the Lightning Angel. Pyroblast can beat my Hydroblast. So what I think I want to do actually is tap down the Lightning Angel with my Fire Ice just to draw into my thing. So we're going to do exactly that. We'll go blue and not use counters off of my Gemstone Mine until I have to. And we'll ice Lightning Angel. All right, they're Pyroblasting. We're at a turn here. We want a Mana Leak Exalted Angel, but if they draw one more land, that won't even work because they'll probably morph it. And we need to get through this pile, so I kind of need to draw this card off ice. So I am going to Mana Leak the Pyroblast now, which I know seems weird. It seems very wrong. I understand, because I'm effectively using a Mana Leak and a Blast to kill the Lightning Angel, but I need to get through that land that's at the bottom of my Portent pile fast and draw like a Crystalline Sliver or some more card draw or something. So we just got to go. We also know nothing more about their hand. Their red source will expire, but if they never take off the last counter, their reflecting pool is going to be very helpful for them. So we'll get busy for 2, take them down to 9. Very flooded out this game too, unfortunate. We'll go blue Elemental Blast, cast, destroy target red permanent, goodbye Lightning Angel, pass turn. All right, they're doing nothing, that's great. Maybe their hand's full of like counter magic, that would be really cool. Thran Quarry, we are super flooded out, this is not great. Do you have an ice? You probably just fire this if you had it. Attack for 2. There's the bolt. Back down to 2 in hand. Let's go Treva's Ruins just to reset one of these Gemstone Mines. And hope we don't draw the rest of the lands in our deck. Although we could also just, I said that, so the Monkey Paw as I draw a bunch of Mox Diamonds. That'd be a little tough. Land, but no Exalted Angel. We'll take that. Crystalline Sliver sounds great right now, but a land would be awful. Okay, cool. Good talk. Gemstone Mine, go. Fuck, this is awful. We found the fail state, kids. Our opponent's drawing lands, but that's like half of what they want to do playing that deck. Winged Sliver, I'm not going to expose it on its own. I'll just play Reflecting Pool and pass. Now I like need to wait until I draw Crystalline Sliver or Hibernation Sliver and like deploy multiple slivers at once. Otherwise, they just get to play their fact or fiction. Get out of here. All right, you can have Exalted Angel or your other cards. You can have Exalted Angel or 4 pieces of interaction. Your call. Because if they take this pile, Crystalline Sliver puts me in the money still. They take the big pile, okay? You have a mom. If I were them, I would have just taken the Exalted Angel. Morph? Oh, they have one anyway. That's so cool. Well, now I need to draw a bolt right now or I'm dead. Another land. Okay. I think we may have gotten a little unlucky there. I think we actually had the tools to just win that matchup, and we got hosed by drawing about half of our mana base, but it's fine. This deck is actually really fun. We're going to get at least another game in before we're done for the day. Dudes, we're on the play, which has to be good for us. We're on a losing streak. We're 0-2. The deck continues to feel competent. Like if everything doesn't go wrong, we'll be all right. That last game is tough. Let's see if we can have a good hot run. 1 Reflecting Pool mana base, not great. Good mana base. Winged Sliver, Spined Sliver, multiple pieces of interaction. Seems like Thran Quarry is trying to trap us. We'll keep this, we'll ship the Quarry, and then we'll open on Gemstone just in case we have to Lightning Bolt. We hope we don't have to though. Paper is so much more fun to watch than MTGO. I do agree. But also you have to remember that like doing paper content, I love doing it and it's my bread and butter here. There's variance to like when I can get someone in the studio and all that. Cabal Therapy? Okay, good luck naming what I have. Oath of Druids? Yeah, we don't have that. You want to pass to me now? Thank you. Draw. Another Gemstone Mine? Sure, we'll take what we can get. Now we're going to play Winged Sliver. We can't play Spined Sliver off of Adarkar Wastes and we don't want to overexpose our Gemstone Mines just yet. But we will go green and a little blue and get a Winged Sliver into play and just ship the turn. Why does that Oath Call feel targeted? Actually, it might be, but it also Gemstone Mine usually is a card you'll see a bunch of in Terrageddon or Oath Ponza. So or either or Terra Oath or Terra Terraclism. All those decks play that card. So it's actually a pretty good call. I think if you see Gemstone Mine do nothing, Oath on or Cabal on Oath is actually a fine play. Although I do play a lot of Oath of Druids decks in this format, and I've played Psychodog a lot before. Psychodog is a great player. The rack? Sure, who cares? All right, pass to me. Untap draw. I don't take anything off the rack. It's a Muscle Sliver. Okay, Gemstone Mine. Green. Colorless. Muscle Sliver. Combat. Attack you. Take 2. Yay! Our clock started. Go. Please do some tournament games, man. They'd be pretty fun to watch since there's actual stakes at play. Some more serious games from time to time are nice to do. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be really fun. Withered Wretch. We don't care about that. That resolves. I'm not even going to try to kill that. Pass to me. Okay, I'll go. I'll take nothing to the rack still. It has to be less than 3. Thran Quarry. Great pickup here. Green, red, Spined Sliver. Go to combat. And we'll hold this bolt in case they can kill our Flying Sliver, so we can kill the Withered Wretch before they're able to block it. Because they could have Vendetta or something here. Crystalline Sliver would probably just win us the game on the spot, but we're not there yet, so we'll just pass. We are going to start to take damage off the rack, but our clock is so much faster than our opponents, And that Wretch cannot get through Spined Sliver. 4 mana. Sheolder the Apocalypse. On Mask? Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll let them take whatever they want. We'll just hold the other spell. They both kill the Wretch, so they're on a 2-turn clock. Ooh, they're gonna sack to cast Cabal Therapy. Check this shit out. Get bolted. Can I go? All right, I will take 3 to the rack, and I will get busy with everything. And you've got a lot of work to do to not be dead, dude. Dromar's Cavern can bounce Gemstone Mine back to my hand, and you may go. Do they have like Infest in the main? That would kill me. No, they don't. Okay, we win a game 1. That's really, really good for us. This looks like Pit Rack. What the hell do we want versus Pit Rack? Duress? Is Duress even good? They're gonna go Hellbent so fast, unless they're in our opener, they don't even do anything. I guess Disenchant. No Blue Blast, no Plague. Probably no Duress. Meddling Mage? I think we'll make sure that they're full on Pit Rack, because Meddling Mage is going to be better on the play anyway. What is less important in this matchup? I think we can drop like an Plated Sliver, and we can drop Spined Sliver. Seems quite good actually. 2 Plated Slivers plus, how many creatures could they play? They could play Nether Spirit, so Swords is actually pretty good there. But I don't want to cut any of my removal. I guess we'll try trimming a Bolt. We'll just bring in some Disenchants as an extra way to fight, and we'll try that. I have a sneaking suspicion if I knew how to Meddling Mage in this matchup better, that would also be a really good pick. All right, our opener has 1 land and nowhere to go, so we're gonna mulligan. This is the turn 1 Mox Diamond Winged Sliver hand, have a bunch of interaction. Okay, we'll ship one of our 2 Fire Ices, and we're gonna give this a shot. We just need to draw some Slivers, but it's our Slivers deck. It's full of Slivers. Carrion Feeder's fine. This is like Contamination combo. That'd be funny as hell. All right, we have to pitch the Reflecting Pool unless we draw a worse land. We didn't. So we'll go Mox Diamond, cast. We'll pitch the Reflecting Pool. We'll play the City of Brass. And here, I think I'll just open on Muscle Sliver. We'll go whatever color, it doesn't matter, plus green. And then you may go, opponent. And then next turn, we get Winged Sliver. Then we've got a clock. Then if we draw Crystalline, how would we ever lose? I don't think we can, unless this is like, they smother, that's tough. We might not even expose this Winged Sliver next turn. We might hold up Mana Leak / Fire Ice, depending on what our opponent tries to do. Yeah, we'll just wait here. I think I'm interested in seeing, if my opponent simply attacks and passes, we'll go Fire Feeder, Fire Face. Could even be reasonable to Ice just to cantrip it, but the Feeder can do some pretty bad stuff to us, so. The one thing I will say after playing a few games with this deck, don't think it needs the Diamond. Like a turn 1 2-drop is like, okay, but you went down on a resource, right? And the mana for this deck, we're already playing Thran Quarry, Reflecting Pool, Gemstone Mine, City of Brass. So you've got plenty of gold lands. It just does not feel like the Mox Diamond is adding enough to the deck to warrant the spot. I kind of just want to take those 3 spots, play like 2 to 3 more lands, or like 2 lands and a Sliver or something. There's the Plague. Super stoked we waited. Blue, whatever. Nice try. My turn? My turn. Swords. We really would have liked to land here, but we'll play the Muscle Sliver out. That way, if they have another Plague, it at least lives through it. All right, you can go. 4th land. Okay. 1 Dark Ritual. Okay. Graveworm Muse. Happy to kill it. 1 Curse Scroll. Sure. Pass to me. Honestly, I kind of want to draw Crystalline Sliver just right now. Disenchant. We'll start with the Disenchant. I think we can let them Curse Scroll our... You know what? No, we don't want them to draw any cards. If they want to spend their turn to Curse Scroll the Spined Sliver, fine, that's fine. Let's go white swords here. Go to combat. They F6. They shouldn't have done that. They could have sacked it. Take 2, and then you can go. Curse Scroll, what do we name? Swamp? It's another Carrion Feeder. I hope they play it. Then we can fire both of them. You know, we can't fire both of them because they can sack one, right? So that's a little bit awkward. So we're going to Disenchant now. That way they can't like randomly deal another damage to us. And then now we're playing Magic again. We got through E-Plague, Curse Scroll, Graveborn Muse. So now we just need to like develop a board state. Right now the Winged Sliver's not doing a lot for us, but we'll see what happens. We'll take 2. They pass to us, cool. Thran Quarry. We have to try. Thran Quarry. I don't like that we're gonna sacrifice it if it doesn't work out, but our life total is under pressure right now. So we're just gonna get that in play and play our Winged Sliver. They might kill the Winged Sliver, we might sacrifice it, but we'll take the life. So I wonder if I'm supposed to block a Carrion Feeder and try to kill the other one. What happens then? Then if they play another creature, they can save it from Fire Ice. I'm not even gonna bother with that. We'll go to 9. Pass to me. Amazing. Crystalline Sliver. Windmill Slam it. Blue, white. All right, we have Shroud. Attack. Attack, attack, attack. All right, now we feel like we're cooking. I think if you could play 8 Crystalline Sliver in this deck, you absolutely would. They attack with both, I don't care. Cooking with peanut oil now, right? So good. 1, 2, 3. Stupor? I mean, yeah, my hand's gone. All right, untap, draw. Another Crystalline Sliver. Cooking. Go to combat. attack with both. Take 3, dude. Blue, white, sliver, go. I mean, this makes up for all the bad top decks we had, right, Juice? Carrion feeder number 3. Now it's weird because now they can grow 1 carrion feeder big enough to be really dangerous. We're just going to take the 2 here. We might stop attacking. We'll see what they get up to. Okay, they're going to put a 1/1 counter on the carrion feeder. Sure. They probably did that too early. Now I've got a lot of agency for what I can do here. Okay, second Crystalline Sliver. Let's just play it. Blue, white, Crystalline Sliver. Go to combat. Attack for 1 in the air. Now we're going to be weird. Please don't play the rack. I will die. Land, sure. Combat. Yeah, you can attack. I'll draw. Reflecting Pool, lame. Attack. We just have to hope our opponent blanks. We're not playing the pool because we want to build up a hand base so we don't just die on the spot to a rack. That would be bad. Our creatures have Shroud, so that's really good. Okay, another land, sure. Attack for 1 in the air. Pass to you. Now when we draw our next card, we're immune to the effects of the rack. Stupor would suck, but we're just losing 2 lands. For Graveborn Muse, Unmask, Mint. They pass. Draw. Winged Sliver number 2. I believe I am interested in developing that. We're going to attack for 1 in the air, and then we'll go blue, white, Winged Sliver, and pass. If we draw a Might Sliver, we win on the spot, right? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Draw a Might Sliver to win the game on the spot. Let's go. One time. Aw, Plated Sliver. Well, we'll play it after combat. Go to combat. Attack for 1, 2 in the air, and then we'll go white, Plated Sliver, bigger butts, pass. Now we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. So Bolt, Fire, Ice are now lethal too. Stupor, sure, 2 lands gone. Please don't rack me. And even if you do, I still have 1 top deck for glory. Okay, my turn. Draw. Cool. Go to combat. 1, 2, 3 in the air this time. Now it's just lethal next turn regardless. So we'll just, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 9. Yeah, they're just dead unless they find Infest. Mesmeric Fiend, you got it, good buddy. I think they have to make an attack here. Sack it to the carrion feeder, the old Oblivion Ring trick. That would work if I had a spell in my hand. Yeah, they should probably attack with both carrion feeders. Okay, you have a Dystopia. Go to combat, you have to attack. You don't even have a choice. And I will trade, one of them will be gone. So we'll go to blocks. We're gonna block here. We're gonna block there. Is there a reason to double block? It just controls what they sacrifice, right? Yeah, damage. All right, your carrion feeder gets bigger. You kill one of my Crystalline Slivers. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll sacrifice the Plated Sliver, I guess. Draw Fire, Ice, win the game. Okay, combat, 6 damage. And then I won't belabor it, opponent. You're dead. Fire you, go to 0. Very well played, opponent, but I drew better in the late game. All right, this was a 1 and 2 day, which obviously I'm not stoked about. I wish it was better. It wasn't better. If it was better, I'd be happier. But you know what? First run with Sliver is what I'll say. I think next time I'm going to try it without the Mox Diamonds. The deck felt competent. I think it's a playable deck. Is it tier 1? No. Is it tier 2? Maybe tier 2.7. But is it a competent playable deck? Absolutely. Look forward to seeing some of this in paper. I'm going to get this edited up right now for you guys. So if you're watching this on Fungus, I just did that. That's why you're watching this live right now. If you're watching this on the stream, that's all I got for you guys. Little hour and 40-minute stream for you. Little impromptu, random Magic the Gathering online nonsense. Look forward to all the paper stuff coming this week. Thank you so much for watching this. I will see you next time.